Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here with day 7 of Thankful, Grateful, Blessed, my 30 days of thankfulness. And today I am thankful for my yayas, my bestest friends. I met these ladies on the internet, yes, the internet, in a single parents chat room. Oh gosh, it's been a long time. In 2001. And they are awesome, beyond awesome. And I am so grateful to have them in my life. I actually met my now husband, Tom, because of them. You know, God works in mysterious ways and he lays out a path, and I'm beyond blessed. So these are my yayas. Yaya Arlene, Yaya Diane, and Yaya Kathy. So today we're going to go ahead and do a make with me. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, and then I want to show you how to use how I got some inspiration from items that I have in my little kit that I put together to make embellishments. So again, it's day 7. I am using pieces from this little kit that I've put together, and this is the long rust colored strip that is double-sided. It has like an embossed dot on this side, and then it's just dotted on the other. And I'm going to just place this down as part of the background. I am using my ATG gun on this book, and that's because it is fast and not messy. Okay, I need to be able to close this book and move it around, and so things are not going to have the time to get to dry like I would like. And so, because I normally would be using this. I love that glue. Love that glue. But we'll be using this. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. I have also in the kit this gold that came out of a matte stack. So it's a little bit bigger than a 4x6 4x6 picture. So you can just put it on just like that. But I am going to cut down this picture. But I need new blades for my cutters. Okay. So let's see. That should be cut down enough. We'll go ahead and put the picture on. I am going to leave this one side open in case I need another spot. One of the things that I have been doing with this particular book is I want to put a story that maybe hasn't gotten told before in these pages. So okay, so there's that. And then I thought, since it's gonna hang out the edge, that I would go ahead and use a punch. And I have this flower punch, Martha Stewart. It doesn't get used very often, but I really, really like it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use that. And okay, got to stand it. Okay, so with these, you just put it in, and then it has a picture of where the the items should be for the next one. And so you just line them up, okay? Line them up and cut, okay? And that way you get the edge like that. Okay, so we need to come over here, and we have, there we go. Yeah, I love this punch, and it's in the back of one of my drawers, so it doesn't get brought out very often. But I like that, and it will show even when the book is closed. So there we go. I like that. And what I was thinking is, if I didn't like how far out it was, this one is so thick, I could go along and cut. And I might do that if it bothers me that it's out so far. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. And okay, so I have a pocket here. Okay, so I could put one of the tags or something in there that I have. Okay, so there is a pocket there. Okay, and then I'm also going to make it so there's a pocket on top, you know, just in case I want to tell another story, or I come across another piece of memorabilia from my Yaya-hood, that this would be a place that I would be able to put it. So, there. Okay. So there's that, and like I said, now there's this spot here as well. So there's a tuck spot there, and there's a tuck spot here. Okay, and now we're going to come over and work on this page. And so I've added to the little kit this tag that says "The joy of the journey is best measured by friends, not the miles." And this is an extra gift. I stamped some things as an extra gift for those that purchase this little kit. I've only got 3 of them this time. That's all I could. That's all I could do at this time. I want to see how it works. And okay, so I have this frame, and it came in an album kit. And of course, I've taken it apart, and the pieces are all over in my stash. But I did add this. It's double-sided. The other side is a gold, so you'd be able to use that however you wanted to use it. But I'm going to go ahead, and I just wanted to use this as a background piece. And then I have one of the cut-aparts. I really liked this. This is how I've chosen my colors for this page. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to make a large pocket. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to attach this from just below the it's like that commercial, the this with Mark Wahlberg, you know, the little animal, the puppet. Every time I see that, I crack up. I'm not a Mark Wahlberg fan or a Marky Mark fan or whatever, but I love that commercial, and it just tickles me every time I see that little animal puppet thing. Okay, so remember, these are all double-sided. So you could, instead of using the bird on your other cut apart, you could fussy cut this out as well. So I am just going to go ahead. I know that I need it to lay on here. I want it pretty wide. Okay. But not wider than the page. Okay. So this tag is one of those plain white tags that I got at Staples. So it's a plain white tie. Got a really, really long string that I coffee dyed, and it had a really interesting thing that it did on this side. And so I went ahead and I was like, okay, that'll be fun. Okay, so now to finish my pocket, I'm going to go ahead and put a line on the back here, down here, and down here. Okay. And this way, I'm going to have a pocket. Okay, so we've gone all the way around, and now we have a pocket. Okay, there we go. I think I'm going to go ahead and tie this. Okay, there we go. We'll just tie and have the little bow. Now I have a couple of other cards. These I'm going to use. I'm going to back this and probably with like coffee dyed paper or maybe an index card. And I'm going to put that in here. So that will give me a place to write a story. And then I have this Project Life card that I'm also going to put in that will give me another place to write part of my story. Okay, so the next thing I have is I'm using these Heidi Swap stickers, and I was so excited. There was Yaya was still here. Why? When I met these ladies, during the time that we became friends and became such close friends, yes, I was reading the Yaya Sisterhood. And although we did not grow up together, our relationship, we are like as different as you possibly could be. Okay? The four of us are we are so different from each other. And then our journey as single mothers, that was, and the things that happen when you're a single parent and that other people just don't get. That was something that helped to seal the relationship and was such a blessing of having that place online, that chat group, because it was not a journey that I had ever planned to be on or expected. And I'm rambling. Sorry about that. Okay, so next, I wanted to, I had this card, and I was thinking about putting it down here, but I thought, you know what, that's like overpowering. And then I thought, I could fussy cut those out. And then I was like, no, that's going to be, I need that card. I'm going to need it for somewhere in here. We're only on day 7. There's 23 more days. So what I did was I took a piece of the burlap that has the glitter on it that I had in my kit, and I just cut out my own little burlap piece, so similar to what that was, and I'm just going to go ahead and glue that on. Oh, I think I need an S on my yayas, because they are plural. Okay, and so we'll find the S. Yes, we do have an S. And there is no apostrophe, but there's this little thing here that I'm going to use as one. Okay, and I will probably need to go back and glue those on, as we've seen on the grandchildren page. Let's see. I don't know if I have a little tiny. I need to put some buttons on some more buttons on my desk, because I have buttons. Button, who's got the button? I've got a million buttons. There's that one. A little bigger than what I wanted to use. Oh, you know what? I had buttons that should go in the kit. I have a bunch of these buttons. Again, too big. Let's see. Okay. Oh, we use this little, we use this one. Okay. I don't know if I have more of those to go in the kit, but I am occasionally using things from my stash to fill in. And that will be one of the things I will be using to fill in. I'm going to use a Zot to put this down. So I have this roll of Zots. And I'm going to use this piece of one over here, because I cut one in half for one of those sequins. Okay, and there we go. So there. Okay, now the other thing I wanted to do was bring back the fluffy flowers. So in the kit, after I finished everything, I went ahead and I added a bunch of fluffy flower pieces to each of the kits. So you're going to be getting, if you purchase one of the kits today on Etsy, you will also be getting some fluffy flowers and some other things that have been punched out of book paper. So what I like to do, I use the Aleene's tacky glue. I just make a little pile of it, and of course I have no pen. I love these things. Okay, I think we'll use the purple. I'm going to be making a charm for that teal prayer journal, and there's a teal bead on one of the pins. I was like, okay, that's exciting. This is not, I haven't been using my Aleene's like I was using it before. So there we go, got it. So it had a little bit of stuff stuck in the top. I just go ahead and I plop some down on my table. And then I use either a skewer or like one of the other thing that I have that I use sometime is a fingernail cuticle thingy. I have one of those here too. Could use a toothpick also. Okay, so I'm going to use this one because it's small, shorter, it's easier to use. Okay, so what I do is get the end of it. I'm going to put a flower here. So you can actually use your, okay, so I've put my base down. Now I'm going to come over here, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to fold the flower into the point, come over, put some glue on it, bring it back, and lay it down. Okay, it's a little bit fluffy. Okay, I'm going to come and get the next one. I didn't have any. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to push it around on the point, dab it in, put it down. Okay, so you just do that, and it's 4 or 5 of them is what I usually do. Okay, so now we're going to do one down here. And I like using the book paper because oops, forgot to put the base one. Because it goes with any color. Plus, you know, I have a lot of book paper. I think right now I've got five books that need to turn into something. I did just see where you fold up the papers and you can make like a tag holder, which I thought was kind of cool. I have a friend that is making the little people where you fold the book and it becomes like a dress, and then you put a doll head or something in the top. I actually have in my Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus collection, I have a set of those that are made out of Reader's Digest that are probably as old as me. So I will be 55 on November 20th. And those are, I remember them. My grandmother had a set, and my grandmother's aunt, or not my grandmother's aunt, my grandmother's best friend, who is the younger girl in that really scary Halloween picture that I did in my downloadable printables, had a set also, and I have her set. I also have a set that she made. The Mrs. Claus is made using an ivory soap, dish soap bottle. So the body is an ivory soap dish soap bottle. And I have hers of that. And I remember those from the time. And that's probably why I love Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus so much. I actually like pears. I like pairs of birds. I like pairs of pilgrims. I like pairs of... And then I love Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. So, and you may have heard the story before of how that happened. I love everything Christmas, and I would probably buy everything that I saw if I could. And to curb that, way back in 1981, I found this Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. Little tiny one. It was on the cash register at the gas station, the convenience store at the gas station. And I purchased those and put them on the TV at my boyfriend, who would soon become my fiance, that became my first husband. But I put them on the TV at his little apartment. And so that was the beginning of my collection of Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. And I have them from all over the world. I have them from all different parts of my life. That when I ran a daycare, and I have them from families that were in my daycare. I'm still making the fluffy flowers here as I'm just talking away. They're hard to find, actually. You really don't see a lot of Mr. and Mrs. Santa Clauses. I have hundreds of them. I have little tiny charms that could be earrings. I have a couple. Last year or the year before, I got these gigantic ones that can be pillows, but I'm going to have my husband cut me some wood And I've got some more fluffy flowers over here. And I think I'm going to Mod Podge them on some wood, I think. I haven't done anything with them yet. Okay, so that is the Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus story. I don't remember how we got on the subject. Old things. I'm going to be old. I'm going to be 55. So, if you know of any of the places that do the senior discount starting at 55, I would love to know about it. We actually, my husband and I went to IHOP on Sunday. Our church has a new little discount card, and he bought one, so, and we had to go to town. I had to blow up balloons at one store, and we needed dog food, so he took me to brunch. We do not go out. We mostly stay at home and eat. We go to friends' houses and stuff like that, but we don't go out very much. So it was special. And okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of glue into the center of each of these. If I can find the center. So these are my little fluffy flowers. And there is a tutorial on them, but basically you just got the tutorial, so you really probably don't need to re-watch it. Let's see. So next, so we get to use, oh, that's right. In the kits, I gave them each, they each got this many of the little orange ones. I just kept mine are on this piece here. I probably won't use more than what they're getting in their kit. Okay, again, the kit will be available in my Etsy shop at 10 o'clock today, as long as everything goes right when I push that button. I'm always afraid. So I have these orange little dots that I got at my $1.49 store. So again, if you know of any places that offer the senior discount at 55, I would love to know, because I might actually be able to get my husband to go places if there's a discount. Maybe, maybe not. One of the things I know I want to do, I saw today when I was waiting for the video. Oh, whose video was it? I don't remember. I don't remember who. It was somebody that I hadn't watched before. But the ad in front was a new movie coming out called The Post with Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks. And it's going to be in selected theaters on December 22nd. And yeah, I used to go to the movies all the time. I love to go to the movies. But we don't do that very often. We live, we don't live in town. We don't have a theater here. And you know, it's like once we're home, we just want to be here. And I love my home. I love being here. So, one other thing that I've done, if you're still here, is I have gone back and on all my pages, I have cut out from my little tiny mini dictionary, the definitions. I mean, it is a junk journal, and this is kind of stuff that I like to add in. So here on the page with our kids, I did child, I did grandchild. Oh, I gotta come back and glue these. Grandchild, granddaughter, grandson. Here on their page, I did parent on my parents' page, and it's here, and God here, husband, And, well, the one that started it was I really wanted something else, so I went and found the one for brother. And now I have the one for friend, and it is, it says, a person that you know well and like, a supporter of a cause or organization. I would actually change that, a supporter of you. I just, I think that one of the greatest things that we can do as a friend is to be supportive, especially as we get older. So, here we go. So I have the word friend, and I'm going to bring them over here, and I'm going to have it kind of come under this fluff. No, I don't like that. It's my prerogative. I can change my mind. Do I want it here? Do I want it here? I'm going to put it up here. I know, you're out there, you're going, no, don't put it there. Okay. Okay, so this is my day 7. I am very grateful for my yayas. Like I said, we are so different. We are so different. And I have places that I'll be able to tell the stories. And again, I've used items from this little kit that I put together. And everything on this page, I'm looking, except for these letters and this button, came out of the kit. And then my punch that I used to punch this. So there's day 7. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the tutorial here on the fluffy flower, I would love to hear about that. Are you going to go ahead and, make an embellishment with the ideas coming from items that you're using on your page? And do you have some really great friends? And have you met some awesome people on the internet? I actually, from this single parents chat room, I have met 35, 40 of the people in person. And that was a different day, different page, but I would have to say I was extremely grateful for every single one of those people that I met in that group. That was life-changing for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, put them down below. Are you doing your 30 days of Thanksgiving? What are you thankful for today? Find something to celebrate every day. And don't forget, be thankful, be grateful, be blessed. Have a great day. Bye-bye.